if your man makes you go to work when you're pregnant, like 8 months pregnant, or like, you know, dealing with like all of that stuff, you know, like it's hard. Like you would rather have someone who can
Yeah.
take care of, can help take care of you when you can't really work. Like when you're 8 months pregnant or you're doing all this and you have to go run around and you have to go work, you have to go do all this, like you do want some support, right? But it's like it comes to a point in life where it's like if you're if he's not progressing like himself and he's not ambitious, like you can progress yourself too. But I'm saying if he's not ambitious, like yeah, for sure, I can see a lot of people leaving their husbands over that for sure.
Okay.
But like,
Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Okay, so I worked with my first child. I worked 2 jobs, and I was 8-9 months pregnant.
Yeah.
I worked at the very, very end. But in here, it has to do with responsibility and what both, because I mean, we both had 2 jobs. I had a full-time job. He had a full-time job. We both had part-time jobs, and I worked. But it all depends on the finances too. You know, it all comes to being an adult. Okay. I mean, yes. I mean, in a perfect world, it'd be amazing if you didn't have to work at the 8 or 9 month of pregnancy. But when you're actually having a child and you're bringing in and you're basically maintaining 2 other kids and you have all this debt, that is all going to come down to what do I need to do in order to keep on moving forward.
Well, I mean, that's like your motherly instinct, right? Your motherly instinct to be able to like take care of your kid, right? You're like, I have to be responsible. I have to take care of them, right? But like, in my opinion, like personally, if I am not, if like literally, if I'm gonna have to work when I'm 8 months pregnant or something, I'm not gonna have a kid like at all, like because that's way too hard on my body. Honestly, I know that, and it's like like I'm probably gonna expect him to be able to help me during that time because I'm carrying his child, you know what I mean? Like I'm gonna expect him to be helping me during that, you know? So I mean that's what I think.
Let me ask you guys this question, ladies. Like if you were pregnant, would you prefer to keep working during your pregnancy, or would you prefer to stay home and let your man take over?
No. So in this case, okay, so it all comes. Oh, all right.
I give you 2 options. I gave you 2 options. Like if you're pregnant, do you prefer to not work?
Of course, I will continue working.
No, but I'm saying is, if you had a choice, right, to you be with the guy that you don't have to work when you're pregnant, would you prefer that, or you just want to work even when you're pregnant, but there's an option where you don't have to work? What would you choose?
I would still continue working.
Okay.
I would work.
What about okay, Zara, you're not working. What about you, Yadira? Would you prefer not working when you're pregnant?
As a personal trainer, I would continue to work. Yeah.
It
I feel like it would depend on the job. Like, I don't know.
I mean, okay, in the beginning stage of pregnancy, or even all the way to the end, 8th, 9th month.
Yeah, I've seen females like that are pregnant. They can move and they can function good and without an issue.
Well, the thing is, both Yadira and Cindy, you guys are very ambitious women. But for the average woman who's not ambitious, most women, if you talk to them, they don't want to work when they get pregnant. So that's why, like, because women, you're the more vulnerable sex. That's why you prefer to be aligned with a guy that can handle the responsibility. Because when you're pregnant, you're limited physically. That's why it's important for you to be with a guy.
The more movement you have during pregnancy. I've been pregnant 2 times, believe me. And both my babies, one of them I only had to push 3 times, and the second one I did not push at all. The more movement you have, the better it is for the pregnancy. The more, I mean, you can't.
No, yeah, I mean, I'm just saying that's you. I'm just saying if you meet the average woman, ask them, hey, do you prefer to work during pregnancy? I promise you, most women will say, I want to stay home and don't have to worry about
Honestly, my mentality is like if like we as a couple cannot afford for me to get get support to just stay home and not work when I'm pregnant, then I'm not having a kid. There's no way I have a kid. And on top of it, like I have some joint problems. Like I have arthritis in like all of my joints. So it's like for me to have a kid, like there's no way I'm walking around or going anywhere. Like I'm gonna be in so much pain already. So.
Oh wait, real quick. Wait, I know Cindy has kids. Do you have kids?
I don't have kids.
He does.
No. Then
okay, so perfect.
Well, I'm saying. So once I'm saying, Yadira, once you become pregnant and then you realize, oh, you know what? I think I'm just chill at home, because most women you talk to, they would prefer to stay home once they get pregnant. Like
his ex-wife wanted to stay at home. She did not. When she became pregnant, she's like, well, you can tell the story.
Yeah, you weren't here.
I wasn't here. Oh, God.
If you were, that would have been a problem.
Oh gosh, yeah, that would have been a problem.
Yeah.
But I mean, his ex-wife wanted to stay at home.
Yeah, that's what most women would choose. It's just like that's the most vulnerable state. Like you don't want to work because physically you can't. Go ahead.
She was ready. She wanted to stay home anyways. So
yeah. Yeah. But like I said, if reality hits and your man is a bum and you have to work, then of course women will get to step up and work while you're pregnant. But if you had an option not to, most women would pick, you know what, if my man can take care of it, why not? Just stay home. If you don't have to.
Yeah. And honestly, like it's like I don't even want to have a kid if I like personally if I can't even afford like a surgery on top of on top of it after, because personally, like I know you're probably looking at me like, what are you talking about? I can see your face, Cindy. But the thing is, it's like I know that like that's what I would want to do. I genuinely would want like a little makeover after. I know that because I can see like, you know, it like changing my body so much, and then I would just really want a surgery after. I know it costs a lot of money, but that's what I want. So it's like if I can't afford the surgery that I want right after it, and also can't afford to be financially free during my pregnancy, then I'm not having kids. There's no way.
That's why I was talking about earlier to the first question, right? That's why ambition, confidence.
There's care credit actually for that surgery.
0% interest.